Bila kita mula berubah, bukan semua orang akan faham. Even kita sendiri pun kadang rasa takut. And for high achieving women, that can feel like a failure because you've always been the one who has it together. Tapi sebenarnya, this isn't failure. This is expansion. Assalamualaikum and hi ladies. Welcome back to You Rock, a podcast for high achieving women who are redefining success not by doing more but by becoming more of themselves. I'm your host, Dr. Aliyah Majid, and today we're wrapping up our series with something deep and real, the courage to change course. This episode is for you if you've ever felt like the version of you that people know isn't quite who you are anymore. You are shifting, you're evolving, but a part of you is scared. Kalau I berubah, siapa I jadi nanti? What if people don't understand? What if I fail at this new path? Let's talk about how to honor your evolving identity without fear or guilt. Let me remind you of something simple but powerful. You're allowed to change, even if it makes people uncomfortable. Even if it doesn't make sense on paper, you're allowed to outgrow your job, your business model, your parenting style, certain friendships, even the version of success you used to chase. Research shows that our identities aren't static. Psychologist James Marcia describes identity as evolving through exploration and commitment, often triggered by life transitions or inner conflict. So, kalau you're feeling unsettled right now, it's not because you're lost, you're growing. Change doesn't mean you were wrong before. It just means you're becoming more aligned now. Bila kita mula berubah, bukan semua orang akan faham. Even kita sendiri pun kadang rasa takut. Because change usually involves losing approval, facing the unknown, feeling like a beginner again, letting go of what used to work. And for high achieving women, that can feel like a failure because you've always been the one who has it together. Tapi sebenarnya, this isn't failure. This is expansion. There's even a name for this kind of growth: transformative learning theory. Transformative learning theory says identity shifts often begin with discomfort or discontent. Bila kita pause, reflect and question our beliefs, kita boleh buka jalan untuk transformation. I still ingat lagi masa I dapat satu tawaran to join a prestigious research project. It was the kind of opportunity that could cement my name in the academic world. Tapi masa I heard about the offer, my heart was quiet. No excitement, no spark, just berat. I was supposed to feel proud, right? But instead, I felt confused. Sebab deep down, I dah tak nampak diri I dalam dunia tu. My days were already filled with conversations that made me feel alive. Coaching women, guiding them to trust themselves, reconnect with their peace. Tapi still I hesitated. I kept asking myself, is it selfish kalau I say no? Nanti orang cakap buang masa buat PhD bertahun-tahun tu. So maybe some of you guys didn't know, my PhD is in mechanical engineering. So of course, I rasa back then, nanti orang cakap I buang masa buat PhD in mechanical engineering, but I want to do something else, right? And I thought, like, kalau I change direction sekarang, who am I even becoming? It was one of the hardest no's I've ever said. But that moment was a turning point. For the first time, I chose alignment over achievement. I chose my truth over other people's expectation. I choose to honor the version of me that was emerging. even though she was unfamiliar, even though she came with uncertainty, even though I had that fear. And you know what? I have I had that excitement too. I still have that excitement. And you know what? That version of me brought so much more peace, connection and purpose than any award or title ever could. So kalau you tengah rasa the pull to change direction, that discomfort doesn't mean you lost. It means you're shedding an old skin. And what's waiting on the other side might just be the most you've ever felt. If you're in the season of change, remember this. You don't have to explain yourself to everyone. We're so used to explaining our choices, especially as women. But here's the truth. Not everyone is meant to understand your next chapter because it's not their journey. Brand Stallberg, author and coach, says having a multifaceted identity builds resilience during challenge. When we honor all parts of ourselves, mother, the creator, the learner, the leader, we grow stronger. So let go of the pressure to be understood. Focus on being true to yourself. Number two, let go of the timeline. Change is not linear. Some days you'll feel clear and ready. Some days you'll feel takut and unsure. That doesn't mean you're falling. That doesn't mean you are failing. It means you're in it. Real growth is messy. It's not a straight line, it's a dance. Forward, backward, sideways, still, right? It's a dance. And kalau you are comparing your timeline with someone else's, pause. Your path is divinely timed. Let go of the race. Honor your rhythm because you're still becoming, and that's sacred. Number three, you can be both grateful and ready for more. You might say, I should be thankful. I have a good job, a growing business, a stable life, but still you feel a pull towards something deeper. And that doesn't make you ungrateful. It makes you human. Growth doesn't mean rejecting your past. It means building on it. According to post-traumatic growth research, life challenges often push us to redefine who we are and build something more authentic. Who am I becoming and what do I need to release in order to fully step into her? Ask yourself this question. Take your time with this question. Who am I becoming and what do I need to release in order to step into her? Because the next version of you, she's not waiting for perfection. She's just waiting for your permission. If you're in a season of transition and you're craving clarity, confidence, and support, start with this. Download the Calm Within workbook. It's a free reflective guide to help you clear mental clutter and reconnect with who you're becoming. Get it at the link in the show notes or DM me Calm on Instagram aliha.majid and I'll send it personally to you. And let's talk about where you are, what's shifting, and how we can align your next chapter with more ease and intention. The booking link is also in the show notes. So book your call with me. Thank you for being here and for being brave enough to grow. This whole month has been about embracing who you really are and letting go of who you are not. If no one's told you lately, you're not behind, you're not being selfish, you are evolving. And that's something to celebrate. You rock, and I'll see you in the next series. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.